There are multiple storylines in most serialized dramas. The 4 groups of writers will now go head-to-head and fight their way through the plot to discover character relationships. Can they handle the pressure?
Okay, my first favorite plotline is a pre-existing life because actually it allows me to get to know the character better. And I like to think of a scenario where I was like, what can be the best thing for the audience to get to know my character, and that's always the most fun for me.
Pre-existing life would be them just at their jobs.
Whenever I think of a story, the first thing I think of is an inciting incident.
Because we know that she was hit in the head with a flying projectile, we don't know if it was thrown or if it was just an accident, so.
Is that going to be the opening shot, is the dad hanging himself?
That's the first thing I was going to ask you. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I'm totally against hangings, okay? I had like, when I was a kid, I had like this huge nightmare.
When do the pirates come in?
No pirates don't come in.
Really? No pirates?
No pirates at all.
All
I think
right.
there should be robots.
No, it's no robots.
I think at least house cleaning robots.
No, not at all.
We need a Jewish maid.
They voiced their opinion. I took it. I considered it, and I'm still considering it.
He got mad. I've never seen him that serious before.
So, the decision.
Shit, we need money.
Shit hits
What
the
do we
fan,
do?
Plot point 1.
Plot point 1 is
So
shit,
you
we need
should
money.
see-
And Beth says, hey, I got a job for you.
So we got some of our A story, some of our B story, more than I anticipated, which is amazing.
I sympathize with the midget personally.
Lady should be the.
Why can't you sympathize with Beth?
Could she have like an
real world.
addiction to gambling too?
Yeah, and like she could, like on
That would
Simpsons
be,
when
like-
Marge became addicted when the casino came.
That would be funny.
I think she'll especially be good for the family aspect of the show and the characters involving them. She seems to really have a good grasp of that.
And he's good with the mob, you know, crime. He does some good action. Pow, pow.
The midpoint, it's just halfway through the story, it does the word mid, if you couldn't figure that out. Anyway, it's the part in the story where everything you thought you knew about the story changes completely. You have a new character, a new situation. The second half of the movie is nothing like the first, or show, or whatever the hell it is.
That's going to be the main A story until we get to the midpoint. The midpoint is when we actually introduce
Are we-
Ouroboros.
Are we deciding this, or was this decided already?
I feel like you already have all this stuff worked out, and like anything that we say, you're just saying like, no, that's not how it's gonna be.
Like, look outside the box.
Now, what's this idea you have with a dove? Can you explain that, please?
I feel like somebody should be a magician,
Someone is a magician.
and they have a dove. And I think the way the star should die is that the dove finds her drugs, pecks open like a bag heroin whenever she's on.
Involving, you know, the fixing of boxing, working with the mafia.
Okay, so when you
And
look
then
at me,
before his
right,
trial, his father
you think
committed
Italian. I
suicide.
have the dark skin. I've got the dark hair. You know, and then you look at me from this side, I look Italian because of my nose. The only bad thing is when I go like this, you see the little bump, which is totally Polish. So that totally defeats my thing. But obviously I have some Italian blood going in me.
Do you guys know what I'm doing right now?
I do know what you're doing.
The conflict circles are something used in screenwriting to focus on the different layers of the story.
And he's lovable. He's like kind of lovable too.
Yeah, we have to have
When
an
he finally
older.
gets killed off. Everyone
And
will
everything
really
I
sad.
do, there always has to be an older person in there.
Yeah, he's that guy. He looks a lot older. He looks like he's 65.
Okay, sweet. I'm excited. I think he's my favorite character.
I don't know, definitely, we got a lot of work done for the time that we did. I mean, there's a lot of hitting and sex jokes and stuff like that.
I hate everything that you like.
They have the contracts and it makes it illegal.
I like you.
They're not
Aww.
doing what they're supposed to be doing.
That's gross.
So much.
Okay,
I don't want to hit you with this anymore, but
Yes, you do.
No, I want to hit you. I just don't want to touch you.
Exists. PE.
Sorry.
I would just abbreviate them so that we can write beside them. So
If
Is it
she
dove
throws
powerful?
out her drugs and the dove gets hold of it, that's pretty ironic, and I think that's funny.
The dove represents peace, and
I got all that reference, but
it's
dude.
supposed to show that that she can never make peace in this world.
That's nice.
I understand that you want to show everything, but I think the less you show, the more that the audience gets out of it.
It's TV, Katie. It's not a movie.
Yeah, it's TV. If you show it all right away, then they're not going to want it.
I felt left out because it was always, Katie, hold that idea. Katie, do this. Katie, do that. No, we're talking about this. You can't have robots. So, whatever. I just sat there and let them duke it out.
I'd have some flashbacks. I don't know. I don't see.
But
why
I mean,
have to
like, if
start
you just
that
show
early.
the whole thing right away, then the audience will be like, oh, so he's looking for her because of this? Oh, kind of thing.
John Booker doesn't want to give up what he originally thought of, and Brandy and Eric are not going to back down. It's like this big power struggle between, like, these two and him.
Sorry.
I am gonna fight you.
You don't have a weapon.
I got these weapons.
A weapon. A weapon.
I got my guns.
Yeah, well, I'll whip your guns.
Whip my guns? What?
So
That could be sexual.
Stop, children.
Okay, we don't have to talk about a show directly.
Damn it! Get in the line!
Yeah, look at us go. We're totally gonna win. Yeah.
We could take over and win this thing.
Was she murdered or was she? And then the decision is Lynn decides to investigate it. Yes, no?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't really think much of the show right now.